Hello and welcome. Today we are going to be talking about weighted averages, and we have a word problem here. So let's go ahead and dig in and get started here. Business. Mrs. Winship sells chocolate fudge for $7.50 per pound and peanut butter fudge for $7 per pound. The total number of pounds she sold on Saturday was 146, and the total amount of money she collected was $1,065. Looks like she had a good Saturday. How many pounds of each type of fudge were sold? Okay, so on a problem like this, I think I would approach this by actually making a chart. And so if we made our chart and we called the chocolate, peanut butter, and then total, maybe this will help organize our thoughts on this one. And then we will want to make some categories here. Why don't we call it price per pound? Price per pound. And then we'll call this one pounds. And then why don't we call this one total cost? Total cost. Okay. So we can go ahead and fill in price per pound, chocolate, $7.50. Peanut butter we know is 7. We could just leave 7.0 or it's just 7, whatever. Total, we don't know. Pounds, well, we know 146 pounds was total sold. Total, 146 pounds. Let's see, what else do we know? We know she collected $1,065, so that'll go right here in total. The total she collected was $1,065. Alright. What don't we know? Well, we don't know either pounds of chocolate or peanut butter. So why don't we just go ahead and label one of them, chocolate, pounds. We'll just call it C. How's that? Okay, C. Now we could put P here, but then we'd have two variables. Since we know 146 is the total, we can say peanut butter is 146 minus the C, because chocolate plus peanut butter has to equal 146. So why don't we call it 146 minus C? And just to organize our thoughts, why don't we go ahead and put our parentheses in there. Now, total cost. Okay, the total cost for all the chocolate she sold is going to be $7.50 times C. So why don't we say 7.5, the 0 is just a placeholder, C, times C. Okay? And we know if we take the $7 and multiply it by the pounds of peanut butter, $7 times the pounds of peanut butter, then we'll have the total cost of the peanut butter. So we have $7 times 146 minus C. Okay. Now, we don't have this total filled out here. Well, we could really calculate it, but for our intents and purposes, it would just be doing extra work. We don't really need this one here. So we're just going to leave this one blank. Okay, our eyes are going to focus over here on the total cost. And we're going to write an equation. We know that the total cost of the chocolate plus the total cost of the peanut butter is going to equal the total amount. So we could just set up our equation like this. So we'll have 7.5C plus 7 times 146 minus C, that quantity there, equals 1,065 $765. Now, we're all set up, and we're just going to solve for C. So we just bring down our 7.5C plus, now we're going to have to distribute this 7 here and then over here, and we'll pay attention to the minus sign. Let's not forget our minus. Okay, so 7 times 146, we can type that in or do it old school, ever how we want to do it. That's going to be 1,022, and then we're going to have minus 7C equals 1065. Now, we're going to combine like terms. We have 7.5 C's minus 7 C's. They're both on the same side of the equation, so we're just going to take 7.5 minus 7. So we have 1/2 C plus 1022 equals 1065. Now, we're ready to isolate the C, so we're going to minus 1022 minus 1022. If we do it to this side of the equation, we have to do it to that side. Okay? Of course, this side is just going to end up to be 0.5C. And this side of the equation, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 3 here, 2, up to 6 is 4, 43. And then the rest is going to be nothing left there. So 0.5C equals 43. Now, we're going to divide each side of the equation by 0.5. 0.5, because we had to multiply here. 0.5 times C, the opposite is to divide. So we'll take that, and now we're going to say that C, let me go up here. C equals 43 divided by 0.5. Now, we can either pick up our calculator or do it old school, ever how we want to do it. That's going to solve to C equals 86. So what? C equals 86. What does that mean? Well, C is the pounds of chocolate. So we had 86 pounds of chocolate. We're halfway there. How many pounds of each type? So we need to know each type. We need to know fudge too. Well, they totally sold 146. So 146 minus the C there, 86, minus 86 is going to give us the number of peanut butter. So we're going to have 60. So here we will write our sentence. How many pounds of each type of fudge were sold? Okay, so let's reword it. What are we going to say? Let's try it like this. 86 pounds of chocolate. 86 pounds of chocolate and 60 pounds of peanut butter fudge. Peanut butter fudge were sold on Saturday. Okay, so there we go. And make sure we circle it so the instructor is happy and gives us a nice smiley face. Alright, well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you, and we will look forward to seeing you on the next episode.